Hey everybody, and welcome to my weekly garden video update. This week I had some leftover squash start, so I thought I'd plant them with the help of Elliot the emu there, just to help cover up that plastic this summer while I wait to put my perennial bed in the fall. I also noticed that I have a mole in my garden, so I'm going to have to deal with that at some point in time. That's kind of annoying. The remaining squash I took out to my septic mound and I planted them back there. What I ended up doing is I'm just going to plant them, I'm not going to water them, I'm not going to care for them, I'm just going to let them grow, see whatever squash I get, and any squash that I get off those I'm going to feed to the animals in the fall. I had some new lettuce starts that I filled in where there were some gaps, and I'm continuing to harvest a ton of lettuce, which you guys have heard for the last couple weeks. And this week specifically, I harvested oregano, which I pluck off the leaves and then I let dry out in the sun, and then I put that in my pasta sauce and tomato sauces, which is great. I've been having a problem, as you guys have heard, with things cutting down, specifically my beans and cucumbers, and some friends of mine recommended that I use diatomaceous earth to protect them, and so I sprayed it around the bottom of all of those plants, and it seems to be working, so that's great. My garlic scapes are starting to come out, which means my garlic is getting ready to harvest, which I'm excited about, and I noticed some strawberries, which I'm also very excited about. I love strawberry season. This has nothing to do with gardening, but Astro falling into the wallow. Oh, that just makes me very happy. Last fall I ended up buying some scions, or some little cuttings of grapes, and I've been rooting them out, and you can see on the left there, and then here's some squash, and then it's hard to see, but there's one on the right there. I put them in the ground, and so I'm very excited to see them grow. And this is just kind of an overview of the garden. I've been giving you guys one each week, but everything's doing really well. I won't go through each of the vegetables. My tomatoes right there in the middle along those fence posts and stuff, they're not really taking off yet, but they will grow in later in the summer. As I was panning across this, I thought it was funny that my cat, she wants to make an appearance there. So here I was showing my broccoli and my raspberries and some peas. The peas are getting close to harvest, which I'm excited about. And this final row is actually dahlias. I have a cut flower garden aspect of my garden as well. And as I was filming this, the goats, the emu dropped some food when she eats, and the goats were fighting over it, so I just left that in there. I thought that was funny. Checking in on the diatomaceous earth and the beans, everything's doing really well. Kind of hard to see, but the cat was sort of wanting to be in the shot. And finally, along with the cat, I was just kind of showing you what's going on in my greenhouse, where I've got pretty much just basil, some corn, really quick corn starts, leftover squash, and some flowers getting ready to go in the ground. And this week I thought I would just leave you with some sights of some bees on the flowers, which to me is a great sign of summer.